Germany granted citizenship to a record number of people last year, due largely to a jump in the number of Syrians who qualified for a passport after fleeing their country around a decade ago, the Federal Statistics Office said on Tuesday, May 28. Overall, some 200,000 foreigners were nationalized last year, a 19% rise from the previous year, and the highest level since records started in 2000. So Germany issued citizenship to over 200,000 foreigners last year, a 19% increase compared to 2022, and that is the highest since records started in 2000. Around 38% of those people came from Syria, with Turkish and Iraq citizens making up the next biggest group. So out of these 200,000 people that were issued citizenship in Germany, Syria was topping the list, and the second was people from Turkey, Turkish people and Iraq citizens. So Turkish citizens were the second, and Iraq citizens were the third highest in the group. The high number of nationalizations of Syria is linked to the high influx of Syrian asylum seekers between 2014 and 2016, who are increasingly meeting nationalization requirements such as language skills and minimum residence time, said the office. In addition, spouses and minors can be nationalized without a minimum period of residence. The newly nationalized Germans were on average 29.3 years old compared to the average of 44.6 years old in overall population. Many economists argue that the integration of younger migrants in the workforce will help tackle the time bomb of an aging population in Europe's biggest economy. So you see, out of these over 200,000 people that were nationalized, of which majority of them are Syria and Turkish and Iraq citizens, people from Iraq, it is said that they are between the age of 29 years old. That is to say that Germany is having an advantage by, according to The Economist, by integrating younger migrants into their workforce, because he said that in the next 30 years, 50% of the working spaces in Europe here will be vacant. Imagine what this 50% shortages in working spaces will do to the economy of Germany and other countries, and their aging population too. So the economist said that it will help them. Far right people, you can listen to this point. It will help them in tackling the time bomb of an aging population in Europe's biggest economy. So you see, at the end of the day, it's good that people are coming to Germany or are coming to Europe. They are abiding by the laws and they are doing whatever it takes to integrate themselves into the society, because at the end of the day, if nationalized, it will help in tackling the time bomb of the shortages that Europe will have in 30 years' time in their working spaces. It will help that these foreigners will have children, and it will equally help in tackling their aging population. So at the end of the day, it shows that in as much as these countries are reforming their migration policies, they should equally think about their aging population, and they should equally think about the shortages they are going to have in 30 years' time, about 50% of their working spaces being vacant, because it's going to affect their economies. It's only when you have a younger population that you have people that are going to work to be able to pay into that pot for your economy to be booming. Yes,